You're back. Any word on the patrol?
There was one survivor. Paladin Brandis.
Paladin Brandis? He's alive.
Can he come back to the Brotherhood?
Right now, we can use all the help we can get. But long term, that's not my decision to make. At the very least, he'll be placed under observation. It could be months before he's cleared for duty. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Do you want their holotapes?
Yes, I'll take them. If we make it back, I'll see that the tapes are delivered to their next of kin.
How will the Brotherhood remember them?
They faced their mission with courage. They fought with honor against overwhelming odds. They lived and died together, as brothers. That is what it means to be a member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
That's all.
All right. I'll prepare a full report based on your investigation. If we make it back, I'll see that the Brotherhood honors their memory. Under the circumstances, there's not much I can offer you for your service. I hope some caps will suffice. This was no easy mission. You've earned my respect, Initiate. Well done.
Charge here? Please, you have to help me. I need a place to stay for a while. Please, they won't let me back into Diamond City.
Maybe. Tell me the situation.
Well, here's the story, but you gotta believe me. You'll believe me, right? So I used to live in Diamond City. You know how it is over there, right? The kidnappings, the rumors. Anyone could be a synth. Anyone could have been replaced. And I got scared, but then it got worse. I realized that maybe the Institute was gonna take me and replace me with a synth. I could feel them watching me, waiting to grab me all the time. I just got more and more scared. And after a while, I just couldn't take it anymore. So one night in the dark, I snuck out of the city. It felt so good to be away from those eyes watching me. All those eyes, those synthetic eyes. And I thought to myself, where would I be safest? Where would the Institute have a hard time infiltrating? It was Vault 81, of course. But those bastards at the vault wouldn't let me in. Said they didn't just let people in to live there. And then I knew I was shit out of luck. I tried to go back to Diamond City. I'd calm down a bit. And what other choice did I really have? They turned me away too. Said the real Hollis Baker had been abducted. That I was a synth replacement. They almost shot me right there. So I ran. And now? Well, you know about now. So you believe me, right? You know I'm not a synth. Can I please stay here?
Sure. Whatever.
Yes! Thank you! Oh, thank you! I promise you won't regret this.
Civilian, a mandatory curfew is in effect. Return to your home immediately. By order of Provisional Governor Grant, a state of martial law has been declared. Under the terms of the Martial Law Act, Section 12.J, those refusing to comply with a curfew order are to be pacified. Repeat, will you comply?
Let me through. I'm on important military business.
Analyzing vocal patterns. Confidence interval, 60%. Affirmative. You may pass.
Excuse me.
All right, time to show you what else ASAMs can do. Now, generally speaking, people need a roof over their head, food in their bellies, and a place to be working. We already built a place someone could live. So if you're ready, let's move on to those other two things.
What are you planning on building?
I'm gonna show you the two other things your ASAMs can build. Farms, where folks can grow their own food, and places where people can work.
Okay. Show me.
All right. Place down a sensor again. But this time, we'll use one configured for food production. Okay. I'm gonna take on the role of a settler again. Don't worry, I won't subject you to my bad theatrics this time. I just want to show you how easy this is. Now, I can't say I've got much of a green thumb, but thanks to the ASAM, that don't really matter. It'll tell your settlers where to dig, what to plant, when to harvest. Takes out all the guesswork. No fuss, no muss. Well, maybe a little bit of muss. I mean, I am getting covered in dirt. But how's that different to any other day in the Commonwealth?
Yes! Gone are the days of citizens complaining over those ever-increasing grocery store prices, thanks to Rutger brand ASAM sensors. Never has it been easier for citizens to grow their own mouth-watering produce. For the finest in homegrown food, look to Rutger brand ASAM sensors.
And there we have it. A fine plot of land ready for cultivation. This from the guy who once underwatered a cactus.
I like it.
Glad to hear. All right, we've built a home, a farm. Next thing is a place to work. You know, somewhere folks can perform a little industry. Gather scrap or do a bit of scavenging, that kind of thing. Go ahead. Put down an ASAM that's programmed for that.
I always thought Diamond City was the best place to live. Now I'm not so sure.
Okay, time for some industrial action. I'm on it. Looks like the sensors pre-selected a storage unit to build. That'll be useful. Now, any old fool can gather a pile of junk. But if you want settlements to grow, you need folks to gather useful building materials. And a storage unit will encourage people to do that. Wood, steel, maybe even a little asbestos to help keep warm. And don't be surprised if in time people start gathering even more useful stuff. Last screw now. We're done.
Times are tough. There's no bones about it. Even useful people are starting to feel the pinch. But you can rely on Rocco to provide fulfilling employment alternatives. With just one handy-dandy Rocco brand ASAM sensor, citizens need never fear unemployment again. Able to legally gather and store useful materials, your citizens will wonder how they ever did without a Rocco industrial unit. Just one more in the long line of technological marvels brought to you by Rocco brand ASAM sensors.
Well, there we are. All basic necessities covered. Although folks won't be happy with the bare essentials forever. Eventually they will want more. So best keep in mind. Now it's up to you what type of ASAMs you put down, but do try and keep in mind what folks in your settlements will be needing.
Excuse me, hello. Don't shoot now, I don't mean no harm. I hope you don't mind the intrusion. I couldn't help but notice all the commotion. What are you two young'uns up to here? That is, if you don't mind me asking. Fixing up these buildings, are you?
Yeah, something like that.
Actually, we just finished building these. Foundations, walls, everything.
Is that so? Built them by yourself, did you? Well, you two looking to settle down here, or...?
This settlement belongs to my friend here, not me. I was just demonstrating some construction techniques using this ASAM sensor.
Construction techniques? Using that gadget there? Sounds like Brahmin dung to me. Are you telling me you made all this using that gizmo?
Sorry. Who are you?
Oh, did I not introduce myself? Well, you'll have to forgive me. When you get to be my age, pleasantries become somewhat optional. I'm Old Paul. People call me that on account of how old I am. And before you go asking my age, don't. I stopped counting years ago. Now y'all gonna answer an old man or not? You two really built this stuff.
That's right. We're rebuilding.
You say that as if building stuff is easy.
Hey, here's a suggestion. Why not offer the old-timer residents here? Let them experience the benefits of sensors firsthand. That is, if you'd be interested in staying here.
I'll admit, seeing you two build with those doodads did pique my curiosity. And it might be nice to settle down somewhere for a while. It is getting dangerous out there, especially for a scav past his prime. But, would an old man like me really be welcome here?
That's your choice. I'm not gonna force you to stay.
Okay then, you got yourself a deal. Old Paul is at your service. Now, if you'd excuse me a second, I want to check out this here sensor doohickey.
How about that? Your ASAMs have already attracted their first resident. With that, I'd say our exchange of services is complete. Enjoy your ASAMs. I'm sure you'll put them to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to the hardware store. Got a lot of important work to be getting on with.
What kind of work?
I've got some family matters I need to take care of. And personal stuff. I'm sure you understand.
It was good working with you.
Yeah, you too. I should get going. Oh, and good luck with your settlement.
Hey, where's that ASAM fella going? I wanted to ask him a few questions.
What's on your mind?
Maybe you're the person to ask instead. You're the head honcho around this place, right? Well, I've got a request to make. You see, I noticed that there's a whole bunch of new people around here, so I'm thinking it might be best to put down a few more of these here censored thingamabobs. You know, to make sure everybody's got a home, a place to work, and not to mention enough food.
That's a good idea.
Well, I've been known to have a decent idea now and again. These ASAM things seem very impressive, but we can only make use of them if you place them down for us.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth, right here.
Hear anything lately?
Not really. Let's get back to talking about all these great items I have for sale.
You the boss around here? I'm looking for work. You looking for some help against raiders or gunners?
Tell me about yourself.
Okay. Sure. My name is Tom Thorne. I grew up on the edge of the Commonwealth. Learned how to farm out that way too. From my parents. Then, I learned how to be a slave. To the people who killed my family. And then I learned to run and be captured again by gunners. That's when I learned how to survive. I pretended to join up with them. Only way to live long enough to escape. Now I'm here as a failure. I lied to save myself, but I'm done lying. Done letting people hurt my friends. I will gladly kill anyone else who tries. Anyone! But now I've admitted to being a lot of what you don't want, haven't I? You probably don't want me sticking around, do you? I wouldn't blame you.
There must be something we can do to help you.
If you have a place that I can live and work at, that'll be enough, I think. I really just don't want others to go through what I did.
No way. You're staying here.
I figured you'd... Wait. You mean... you actually want my help? Oh, thank you! Just point me in the right direction, and I'll do my best.
Do I look like I want to chit-chat?
Raven Corvus. I need you to help me retrieve my drunk of a brother.
What?
My idiot brother got himself kidnapped by raiders. I'm almost tempted to leave him to it, but he is family. He may be drunk when you find him. He told me that he had a hot date there, but it was obviously a honey trap. Send my idiot brother to me when you find him. He'll pay you. Or at least he better. Either way, do this for me, and I'll work for you.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. I can put where he is in that wrist computer of yours. Now there's just one thing left. Just send me where you need me to go, and once you find him, send Crow to meet me.
Huh? Back again? Time to do business?
Sure.
We got a little bit of everything.
Things are really shaping up around here.
Our next area of attention is intelligence. With all the talk of physical survival in the wasteland, you may forget that sometimes it's survival of the smartest. An empty mind is a vessel for knowledge, and intelligence is the key to unlocking opportunity and adapting to your new world above ground. Your advanced know-how will grant you access to new places and new technologies. Space age, isn't it? Intelligent survivors are also more inventive, creating technological wonders of their own. Note that the S in science stands for safety. And when the tables are turned against you, don't be afraid to set aside your refined intelligence for the raw instincts of survival. Just don't lose your head. Advanced learning in the field of intelligence can offer even more benefits in this modern age of wonder to start navigating with technological ease. Keep blood where it belongs by HeirFlick in creating more potent chemical compounds from. Regularly study your Vault Tech provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?